I'm back. I got my DJI. I lost this, y'all. I freaking lost this. But I found it. And now, I'm feeling great. E-Man looking like noob Cybot, like it's COVID still.
Bro, I gotta stay safe at all times, all day, every day, bro.
Man, what are we doing here, bro?
We're gonna see the Joker.
We're about to see the Joker too, bro. We haven't seen the movie, obviously, that's why we're here. But we're late. We're late to seeing it because, you know, busy stuff going on, me moving, finding a bigger apartment in the LA area is tough. Taxing, got a new baby on the way. A lot of stuff keeping your boy busy. By the way, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're not. Subscribe to the realest movie review content creating channel on platform, which is what it is. How you doing? I'm just gonna pull up my tickets. I had to sign into the app. Thank you. Like, if this fool don't pull up this screen so I can...
You're in theater 3 to left.
All right, thanks.
Lady Gaga has she's a tight actress, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you did a musical with it. Like, this could have went...
It's hard to even hear you through that goddamn mask, bro. That shit looks funny as heck.
What you mean?
Yeah, bro, I was always defended you at first, but now you look goofy as shit. Huh? Nothing. I'm just looking at the candy aisle, the rows and rows of candy as we come down and grab our food. Alrighty, man, what you gonna get again? What you getting, man? Go ahead.
I'm getting they don't even have it.
Yeah, they don't have it, so that means you can't get it, player.
So I gotta get a dog.
You gotta get a dog. Hot dogs is right here, player. Hot dogs is right here. Oh, I thought you only need pork though.
I don't, I'm gonna peel it off.
You don't need pork, but you're getting a pepperoni pizza? How's that work?
So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna peel off the pepperoni.
But the pig grease is still in the cheese.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Damn, man. Why you say something, man? Damn.
You man, you get something to drink, bro?
Yeah, you want a Diet Coke?
You get a bottle? You getting a bottle? He looks very disappointed leaving this theater. Very disappointed indeed. Hey, bro, at least LA's beautiful.
Yeah. Everything about LA is beautiful. So many amazing scenery, so many beautiful sights. I feel like I should have drowned myself in a river seeing this damn movie, bro. I feel like why this theater didn't just blow up. That's how bad this shit was.
Why the theater didn't blow up?
Yeah, like
I feel vindicated. Part of me feels vindicated about the ending of this movie. And part of me feels nothing. I feel like I might have wasted... I can't say the movie was a waste of time.
What?
So, what are you doing?
What?
What?
The fuck you just say?
I said I can't say that the movie was a waste of time.
What? The movie was beyond waste.
I don't know, man. I feel like you ain't got no nuance, bro.
That shit was dead.
Nuance. You need nuance to be able to do this, man. And I
was
think that people need to be a little bit more nuanced when talking about the Joker. Anyway, like I was saying, is that Joker 2 is here. A lot of people thought it's trash. A lot of people say it's trash. And I feel like you need a little bit more nuance than just saying it's trash. Todd Phillips does a pretty good job at making the movie feel like it's in the same universe. Like it is a proper sequel to the Joker. This movie puts a lot of respect on the first movie. Does it not? This is a sequel. This movie relies on the first movie so much so that if you love the first movie and you watch the Joker like over and over and over again, like it's almost like ensconced in your head, like it's just stuck there.
I hated the first one.
Then you would see the value. You would see the value of the Joker 2 in some aspect. You might not like everything that you see in the Joker 2. You might even hate some of the stuff that you see in the Joker 2. But because it's so tied into the first movie, those real huge heavy fanatics of the Joker, the first movie, they're going to find, I believe you will find some appreciation in this movie for that movie. With that being said, there's a lot of trash involved with this movie. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to my man E-Man so you could just elaborate just a little bit more.
This movie it has some funny moments. It had little funny moments to it, but that's about it. This movie was not entertaining. This movie was not enjoyable. This movie was not something that I would be like tell all my friends to go see. This movie was just like what? Just like it was a dumpster dive, bro. It was literally dumpster. It was
A
trash.
dumpster dive.
It's trash, bro. It's trash. It's horrible. I don't.
Well, we know that you didn't like it because it's a musical.
I like Grease.
And a lot of people are not gonna like it because it's a
Grease
musical.
is good. Hairspray is good. Willy Wonka is good. This ain't none of that. This is trash. This is a load of garbage, bro. They're like, I wanted to see something entertaining. Not even that though. It's like seeing this movie, you thinking, oh, this is actually happening, and it's obvious. It's an obvious movie too. This ain't happening. This ain't happening.
But a lot of it that you saw in the movie was real. So what do you think like was really? You think that this movie was like really fake?
Yes.
Hold on real quick. What's this nigga want? X-Files, what's up?
Hey, we working right now, bro.
What's up? What's up?
Are y'all working? All right, I'll talk to you later then.
Later.
Yeah, this movie didn't give me like when I see a first movie or whatever and it was I didn't like it or I didn't enjoy it. Maybe the second one could change my mind. Heck no, this did change my mind. This made me want to run for the hills. This made me.
Was it as bad as everybody says it is?
Yes.
30%.
I would say the only good part is at the end. That's the only good part.
And it's the end that makes me feel vindicated. So, I'm gonna go ahead. This could be a spoiler review at this point. There's no spoiler-free shit no more. So at the end of the movie, we find out Arthur goes to the final, the closing statements, and he says, it was all a ruse. I was playing a character. I'm not really the Joker. I am Arthur Fleck. Disappointed all of the Joker supporters in the courtroom. Disappointed Harley Quinn. Talk about her later. Disappointed her. She walks out, and the movement seemed to just skip a beat. And because of that, she lost love for him. She saw that he wasn't legit. He was a fake Joker. He was never the Joker. And that's why I said this in my movie review of the Joker back in 2019. I said, he's not the Joker. A lot of people said I was crazy and I was wrong. I said, this is just a case study on a sick man, and they're calling it Joker. The real Joker is the motherfucker that shanked him in the hallway. And that's why I told E-Man, I said, that's the Riddler or that's the Joker? And then once he came, after he had that visitor, and he came and he said, want to tell a joke? I said, oh, all right, this is the real Joker. That was the real Joker that shanked him in the movie. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because now you have to be more than just a head case to be the Joker. You have to be evil. They tried to... Arthur Fleck wasn't evil. Arthur Fleck was an incel bully. He was an incel who was bullied and lashed out. He could have been the Trump shooter. Anybody can be Arthur Fleck. And that's the point of it. Everybody cannot be the crime boss legend that is the Joker. And it's putting respect on the real Joker's name. So those are the same people who I said earlier who loved the first movie. For that reason, they're going to look at this part of the movie at the end and think it's very, very trash. I think it still has a lot going for it. The quality of it, the acting.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
The acting was good.
The look of it. It looked good. It looked good.
Yeah.
Amen?
Yeah.
So it does the cinematic stuff
the
well.
visuals was dope. I can't
Yes, but I'm sitting here thinking about like, nigga, you spent $200 million on these fake sets that are living in his dreams, nigga? I'm like, God dang, Todd Phillips, you spending money on a dream?
I peeped that shit out when we were saying, I'm like, bro, he like, nah. Jody was like, nah, it's not. I'm like, bro, this is in this nigga head.
I still think you're wrong. Whatever you're saying is in his head. A lot of that is not in his head. All right, since we're spoiler reviewing it,
Yes, sir.
What was in his head? That was not obvious. You thought the whole courtroom scene was in his head.
Yeah, I did. I thought the first courtroom scene when he beat the shit out of the judge and beat the
that was
in his head.
That was obvious.
But the scene that when he came out wearing makeup, I was like, nah, this can't be real.
So you don't think he really came out there with the clown makeup and was going pro per defending himself?
I still don't, because even though the
wild.
judge said you could wear whatever you want to do, it's like the number one thing they're trying to do is say like the Joker is supposed to be the crazy Looney Tune. So why would you allow him to put on the Joker makeup, knowing that that part makes him be who he is, the crazy part.
The judge explained why. The judge said he used a case study from prior trials that somebody that can wear whatever they want to trial. long as they don't make a mockery or a fool of the court.
He said, yeah, don't make a joke of
Right,
yeah.
so that's why they explain why he could wear the makeup, bro. That really happened to me, man. You're wrong. The explosion you thought was fake.
I thought it was fake. I did.
It really happened to me, man.
I was wrong on that. I give you that. I was wrong on that.
You believe that Harley Quinn was in his head.
I believe Harley Quinn was in that came to like basically when she said it in the cell, and he said like, "Well, you pregnant?" and all that. She said the guards let me in.
All right.
I felt like that was bullshit.
That was real. That really happened, and it proves. Do you believe that the stair scene in the movie was real, where he came to see her?
Yes, I believe that's real.
At the end of the movie,
Yeah.
you thought she was really there?
Yeah, I believe.
All right, I agree. And in that scene, did she not say that the baby wasn't real in the song?
She said like
He said we have a baby.
She said it was
She's
a
sung fantasy.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that proves that what he said to her what she said to him while he was in the hole was real, because it was what she said to him in the hole where he got the fact that she was pregnant.
How the hell she get up in the damn? She said
She sucked the guard's cock, my nigga. She gave him a favor.
the
And
fat one. She gave it
whatever one. She said, "I'll do anything for you," and that's hot. That's fire. I like that shit very much so. But still, it's not. It doesn't make. I think that Harley Quinn was a mistake to be in this whole movie, bro.
Yeah,
and it's not on Lady
I
Gaga.
think it was a waste. I think it was a waste for her.
Yeah.
To be here. You should have waited.
It's
and
not
used
a
her-
waste.
You should have used her
It's not a waste.
Another thing.
She's not a real Harley Quinn because she was in love with a not real Joker. But even if that was the real Joker, I didn't like her in the movie. And it's not. I feel like what she was given was beneath her ability.
Yeah.
So this movie is a result
I hate
of and a lot of people have done it, but this is the most gross, disgusting version of it. Todd Phillips is a sucker sellout. He sold his artistic integrity for the check.
Yeah.
That's what he did, and that's what happens when you use all of your artistic value and you drain your chakra pool of artistic flow. And in one movie, which was the Joker, he put it all in there. It was fire. And then they say, "Give me a sequel," and you're like, and you ain't got no chakra left, and you out here trying to do Sharingan jutsus, freaking shadow prisons, and all weird shit. You trying to do mangekyos, you trying to do kamawees and shit. This is what happens from that.
This movie did not need to be made, but I will say this though: if you are going to make this type of movie, you start off from the beginning when they crashed into that car. He was standing on top, and he was sitting there. He had the makeup on or whatever like that. You show us him like now the world is going crazy. Now you see them burning, things are on fire because of this or whatever. His situation or whatever like that's happening. People are breaking up stuff. People are destroying things in Gotham. You see something like that. But you don't show us like now y'all got him locked up in this musical bullshit. You don't go for that route. You go for the crazy. You go complete crazy, complete chaos, and that's how it should have been. All the crazy people who are going through things at work, people are going through things, the problems are all at home and whatever. They lost their mind.
Going through stuff in the movie were at the courthouse supporting him, but like I said, like back to Harley, bro. Like she should not have been in the movie. She felt like a caricature of the character, which isn't good, bro. You should have, and like I was saying about the artistic value, right? Let's go back to that real quick. He sold his soul for the 50 million, whatever millions of dollars, and Joaquin didn't sell his soul. It was more Todd. Joaquin was definitely greedy too, though.
He sold that shit too, bro. I don't make 2 movies, but $1 billion.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, fine. Yeah, you're right. M. Night Shyamalan did it when he did the what was the movie with the aliens and shit?
You talking about
tinfoil hats. No get. Signs.
That was it.
Signs. Yes. He hit it with Signs, and then he came with the Village flop. Tried to come with Lady in the Water flop. The same thing happened to help me Get Out.
Hope, or what's it called? Nope, or something like that.
Get Out. What's the director's name on Get Out? Don't try to finish my sheet. You can't come up with this.
Jordan Peele. Thank you. Hey, just fall back, nigga.
Nah. You ain't got these critiques I got to do.
What?
Fall back. Don't ride my coattails, nigga.
Shut up.
Let me do my thing, bro.
Coattails.
All right, for sure. Jordan Peele did it with Get Out. Masterclass. Blew up Hollywood. Everybody was in love with this nigga. Follow that with us. Flop. Because he wanted to have lightning strike twice. He doesn't have that artistic value that we thought he had from Get Out. With Todd Phillips, this is egregious. You made this stink fest of a freaking movie. Call it Joker 2 with these bland characters, with these stupid flashbacks, with this prison sequence, with all the none of it really. The only time I felt anything was when he was singing to Harley Quinn through the TV.
Oh.
And she saw it and she brushed open the teeth and she took, because he was singing to her. That's the only thing that I felt. I felt a little bit of the love that they had. The love they had for each other, I felt something from there. But everything else, it was hollow. This movie's very pretentious, because who are you, Todd, to think that you can release this garbage and we'll sit up here and eat it, just eat it and just call it freaking awesome? Because you think the fans are stupid. I understand. And you said, I'm out of DC. He said, before this movie came out, he said, I'm leaving DC, I'm done. You should have been done after Joker, sucker. But you a sucker, and you cashed the check, and you a hoe. And now you're talking about, I'm done. You've been done. You knew, he knows right now, Todd Phillips knows he effed up with Joker 2. He knows he sold himself. He sold out. He knows it. That's why he ran with his freaking tail between his legs, beating it off through the legs. That's why he's gone. And I also feel like it was a waste of, this is what happens when you make a movie that should never have been made. Like, I could critique this thing and break it down, but it's not worth it, because the greatest critique, the greatest discovery, the greatest statement that I can make about the failure that is this movie is the fact that he made this as a complete cash grab, and he drained his pool of talent into the Joker in 2019 and is pretending that and lied to himself that he could make a sequel. That's the greatest thing. And that everybody knows already. Yep. Everybody knows that Joker 2 should not have been made. And this movie is an example of what happens when you sell out for the check, not the art. Freak Todd Phillips forever. He's off my list of anything clear, mid-tier to upper. He's out of there. He's at the motherfucking bottom. I don't respect people like that. He's not a man. He's a man that could be bought and sold. These ain't men. He a hoe. So that's how I feel about the situation. Joker 2 is a media. Oh, and then you're gonna try to say that it's not a musical. Todd Phillips gonna try to tell us that it's not a musical.
This is loud. Nigga,
it's a musical,
that's a lie, bro. Hey,
this is a musical.
It was so tough to stay awake in this.
The music got music.
It was so tough to, you know, like you were waiting for serious moments, and then it would be like the bullshit. That's not a movie for that. You're
the bullshit.
You by, bro.
The music.
The bullshit.
And the songs, and one of the songs was good. I liked, because the lyrics of them all made sense into the dialogue of what they were trying to say. But your Arthur is dancing in the prison, right? He's dancing out of nowhere. The prisoners are feeling it, but they're playing music for us to enjoy it. Because if we're looking at it from their point of view, it's a crazy nigga in the silence dancing lyrics, and it's corny.
Facts.
So stop, bro. Let's just stop the cap.
Like I said, I wanted to see something serious. Him doing some really crazy shit like Joker. Even though we know he's not the Joker, but before we found that out, I wanted to see him do some Joker shit. And he wasn't doing nothing like that, bro. It was just a joke. It was just all this head. Music this, dancing that, love this. When you see him do like stuff, it's only in his head. Like, do some shit to the prisoners. The guards should be scared of you. The guards are slapping the shit out of you, throwing you against the walls. Like,
what's he gonna do? He's a scared little incel. What would they do in prison? They ain't gonna do shit. They ain't about that life. He ain't Joker. He's not the Joker. He's a scared incel with a little bit of mental issues.
I know.
Who's terrified. He was terrified.
Now, but good, because the real Joker, they wouldn't have been doing all that.
That's the dude, and they ruined this whole franchise, because the perfect ending was at the end of Joker.
Yep, I agree.
Because your imagination fills it all in, and it's awesome.
The way he was acting, though, like, I'm not gonna lie, the way he was acting was kind of feminine when he ran up. So I'm like, hey, something about him, bro, is weird.
Damn.
And he was like, when he said about that joke, that was kind of like off.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like, because everybody in the prison would say like little stuff or whatever to Arthur and all that stuff, and he would just listen and laugh or whatever. That's it. But this one was a little bit off completely. And when he said, "This is what you get," that was wild. And the shakes that he was doing, that was some real Joker shit. He was sitting there laughing. That laugh too was off.
The laugh was off.
That laugh was off. And it just tripped me out. It tripped me out because I was not expecting for that. That was a cliffhanger. That was a cliffhanger.
All right, fine. I guess there's a couple of things that I thought were okay. Like I told you, this movie's bad though. This is a bad movie because as a musical, it's bad. It fails on both sides of the fence. When you try to appease both or try to incorporate both, you fail at both. You can't really. He couldn't even do one more than the other. This movie fails as a Joker movie, and then it fails as a musical, and that's really a big failure to me.
It's a huge.
That's tough, bro. I mean, so everybody's getting on it.
I see why y'all getting on it. I see why.
I see why, but I also see why a lot of Joker fans are upset because he's not the real Joker, and they couldn't see it in the first movie. They didn't understand about the case study. It's just Arthur Fleck, and I was very vocal about my movie review when I said he's not the Joker. This is a movie about a crazy person who does some wild shit. Anybody can have a bad day, and that's what I was on. And a lot of the fans was like, "Nah, this is the Joker, bro. This is the Joker. I can't." And then you found out in this movie that he's just a mental side. He had reasons for why he killed who he killed. Yeah. He only is doing bad stuff to people who have wronged him. That's who he is.
Who judged him,
people
made fun of him.
People who tormented him in society is when the guys on the train, he was being stomped out. Yeah. So he shot. That was self-defense. He shouldn't go to jail for that. Let's keep it up. We saw it. They didn't see it though.
The guy who took his sign from him or whatever, he found him again and beat the hell out of him. That was self-defense. He was attacked. He was a cop. He was attacked. He got attacked in the first one.
Who?
The Joker. He got attacked.
He didn't kill those kids.
You telling me he didn't end up beating them up or killing them at all?
No, the kids who took his sign.
I thought he got revenge on them.
You need why would you think that? You don't even remember the first movie?
I guess so.
Yeah, you clearly don't. Those kids took his shit and left.
I thought he got revenge.
Nah, you trash. So, and let's look at the other person that he killed. He killed the fool that lied on him, gave him the gun, made him get fired, and was mean to him.
Who set him up? Yeah.
Stabbed him up. Murray mocked him on the show, made a fool of him. His idol turned enemy.
Yeah.
And then his mother found out that she was lying to him, beating him, and then they added in this movie sexually assaulting him.
Yeah.
Fuck. So he killed her. That everybody that he killed was somebody that was messing with him or tearing him up. That's not who the Joker is. The Joker will kill somebody he don't know. Yeah. The Joker will kill a mother right in front of her kids, or the kids right in front of the mother. Yeah. You feel me? Ain't no rules here.
It was just one thing that he said. He said, "I want to burn it all," and that was some Joker shit. Like,
yes.
I want to burn it all. But then that's what we saw.
He was pretending.
Yeah.
That was him pretending, bro. So there's that. Final thoughts. Let's go ahead and give our grade to this bad boy. Go ahead. What's your grade? What's your grade, homie?
This grade for me, it is what it is, bro. And I feel a lot of people out there in the world.
This movie deserves to flop, by the way.
At the ending, the ending saves it. I'll say that, but it's still not enough. It's an F.
Jeez,
it's an F for me, bro.
I'm not as hard on the movie as I think a lot of people are. I was at about 80%, about 70% of the way in the movie. I was at C-.
Ooh!
Yeah. And then the ending hit, and I was like, okay, that's good. I was like, I like this. I give it a C.
So the ending saved it for you?
The ending worked. Understand the ending was for me. The ending validated me. The ending confirmed everything that I was saying from the first movie. For me personally, and I didn't fall for the hype, that he's the Joker. He's not. He was just a mental case who broke in society, and it was an observation that anybody could spaz out and go and rage out and do something menacing. But to be menacing and stay menacing and psychotic all the time, you have to be a different type of evil. The Joker is that guy. Arthur Fleck is not. That's why I even said in my movie review, they shouldn't have called this Joker.
Yeah.
The first movie.
Yeah, facts.
I said they should not have called this movie the Joker.
Facts.
Should have called it Arthur Fleck.
Facts. This shouldn't have been any type of movie with.
Then they should have called this movie Joker. So if the first movie was called Arthur Fleck, They should have named this sequel instead of Folie Deux. They should have just named this Joker, because the Joker was really in this movie at the end.
Yep.
That would have been perfect. And that's hey, my nigga, hey, bro, I could run Hollywood, bro. I could really make it pop out here, bro. But that's just me being me.
James,
I give it
he's
a
looking
C.
for help.
I give it a C.
What's up?
He gives it an F.
Yep.
Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Jody's Corner, bro. We keeping it a buck. We
All
out.
day, every day.
Deuces.